What's up guys, Brittany J here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a bridal glam tutorial. This is what I wore on my wedding day, and I know I had a lot of people asking me, hey, can you please do a video for this? So I went ahead and finally decided to do it for you guys. So if you want to see a glam slash bridal tutorial, because it's definitely more glamorous than maybe like a traditional bridal look, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by priming my face with my new Tarte Silk Canvas Primer. I freaking love this thing. So what's going to be important on your wedding day is your primer, your setting spray, and your powders, because you're going to be dancing and laughing and doing a lot of things and sweating and being nervous all in one day. So you definitely need to worry about your primer, your powders, and your foundation so that your makeup stays in place the entire day. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Silk Canvas Primer and prime my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect Foundation. This is from the drugstore. I just mentioned it in my last video, so if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and do so. But I really like this one. It's very full coverage, it's very affordable, and it lasted me all day. So since it's what I used before, it's tried and true, and I'll go ahead and use that one again. There we go. Take it down the neck, because this is the last day of the year you're gonna want your foundation not matching your neck. For concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is like my holy grail concealer. Nothing compares, no drugstore, nothing. A close second is gonna be the NARS, the one in the tube, but still, this one is the winner. So because I want extra full coverage for this kind of event, I'm going ahead and using the Shape Tape. Next is going to be our second most important step, which I mentioned was powdering. So I actually went ahead and took my Maybelline Fit Me powder. Powdering is very important because not only do you want your makeup to last all day, but you do not want flashback. You're going to have so many pictures taken that day, so you don't want any flashback because you're going to look like shit. So this one did not cause me any flashback at all. From what I understand, I'm not a licensed makeup artist, but from what I understand, flashback is caused by things that contain SPF. So since this doesn't, it does not cause any flashback at all. So it's my favorite powder anyways, so it's nice that I get to use it for... It's my favorite powder anyway, so it's nice to be able to use something that I truly like, and you guys use it as well for your big day. I haven't been baking for forever now, but for this kind of thing, I definitely would bake underneath the eyes. It's still not necessary, but like I said, I would want this to not budge, move, breathe all day, so baking it is. So now I'm going to go ahead while that's baking and bronze up. So I'm taking my KKW powder contour and using that. And then I use the other side of the KKW, the more orangey side, and use that as a lighter bronzer above the contour. For blush, I'm using my ABH Radiant Blush Kit, which looks like this. I'm not sure if they even sell this anymore. I think it might have been like a holiday thing, but something like these type of shades would work nice. For my skin tone, I really like using this darker pink one here, but if you're more fair, you may want to use the lighter pink, but I'm going to be using the darker one. And then for highlight, I went ahead and grabbed the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight, because like I said before, this one is like universal. It works for almost everyone, so, and it's so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one to highlight everywhere. So this is about the level I went with my base. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. So I'm going to zoom it on in for that step. So for my eyes, I'm going to be taking the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is like the perfect neutral palette, like literally ever. I don't remember the exact order of what I did, so I'm just going to kind of wing it here and go off of, you know, what I would do now, but it's going to still look similar to what I did before. So I'm going to start with this shade right here, Rustic, which is the brown shade, and I'm going to put that all in the crease using my M433 brush by Morphe. So I'm not really like swiping it on, I'm actually just dabbing it and patting it in for now. I'll blend it out in just a sec. So now I'm taking my brush along the edges and now I'm smoothing that out just a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab the shade over here, Burnt Orange, and put that as my transition shade. Now I'm going to take a slightly darker shade, so Cypress Umber, and use that to deepen that crease just a bit more on that same M433 brush. Now using my Shape Tape and a flat concealer brush, I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease. And then clean up that edge without adding any product. Just brush it out right there. I'm actually going to go ahead and set that concealer in place with stark white eyeshadow. So I took the white from the Blood Sugar palette and I'm going to put that over that concealer. And then over the top is where the fun stuff comes in. So I'm actually going to apply glitter over that white shadow, and I'm going to take my Jolie Beauty glitter palette and use this champagne-y gold. This one's like a dark true gold, and this one's like a, I don't know, orangey gold. But this one is the type of gold that I'm looking for here. So I'm going to use my Too Faced glitter glue and stick that over the white. That gold is just like literally everything. I love it so much. And by the way, if you want to pick up the JolieBeautyBomb.com palette, you can use code BJ. You get 10% off. Totally forgot I have that code, so do it. In the outer V, I did take the smallest amount of Noir, the black shade. So I'm going to use that one and just deepen that crease just a little tiny bit more. And then everything minus the glitter is going to be repeated on the lower lash line. So I'll go ahead and get that part started too. I didn't do a wing that day, but I am going to add just a black line across the lower lash line. So that way when I add the lashes, they just blend right in. I'm taking my Morphe gel liner in the shade Slate. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera and add the mascara and lashes, and then I'll come back for the lipstick. So here it is with the eyes all complete with the mascara and the lashes and all that stuff. I actually went back and looked at the picture that I took of my wedding day, and I did have wings on, so shame on me for not freaking looking first. But now you can see it both ways, so I did it without a wing this time, but I did wear wings on my wedding day, so it's really up to you. I mean, I don't know. I thought I could do this off of memory, but clearly my memory sucks. Anyways, for lipstick, I decided to grab my favorite nude combination for my skin tone, which is Jeffree Star Cosmetics Leo and Celebrity Skin. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Leo and use that as kind of like my outline, and then add Celebrity Skin in the middle for like an ombre effect. So there's Leo all put on, and I'm going to add Celebrity Skin. So now you have this nice pretty ombre that makes your lips look all plump and fabulous. Last thing I'm going to do is add some setting spray. You're going to need a ton of this. You're going to want to layer it on and use it throughout the day because you do not want your face falling apart during your wedding. I mean, that's like the worst. So I'm going to use a ton. And that's it for today's look, guys. So this is my version of a bridal look. I like to be extra, so I know this is a little bit dark and a lot of glitter and things like that, but that's just my style. So if your style is similar, then hopefully this works for you, and I hope you like it. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also that little notification bell. That way you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, my handle is just BJ Makeup, spelled out like this. And until next time, bye guys.